Hello, welcome back to Salesforce Dealer. In a previous lecture, we have talked about the part 1 video in the inheritance, in which we have talked about the single inheritance, multi-level, and multiple inheritance. Now, in this lecture, we will talk about the other rest inheritance. So now, in this lecture, we will see hierarchical inheritance. Before we starting, if you want to get more information about the inheritance, so you can also switch to our website. The website is www.salesforcedealer.com. After that, click on the learn Python section, then click on the here as an inheritance. Okay guys, now let's see. So next is the hierarchical inheritance. So in hierarchical, more than one child class is derived from the single parent class. This is called the hierarchical inheritance. Let's understand by the diagram and program. So here is the boss. Boss is inherited by the three child classes: sales manager, tech manager, and finance manager. Then sales manager is a and is a derived two class is a worker A, worker B. Similarly, tech manager is also derived C and D, and finance manager is also derived E and F. So now let's see the program of this of the hierarchical inheritance. So let's see. Open the Sublime. It's a class. Suppose it's a boss. So def is he's a boss. Then self. So print it's a boss. Okay guys. Now make the class with the cells, and it will inherit to boss. Def cell cell print. I'm a sales manager. Now class is technical. So it will inherit to boss also. So TCA is a tech, then self, it is a self, it's a technical manager. Class is sales technical, and which last one in diagram is a finance. It will also inherit the boss. So dev is fin, so self print I am, it's not a, it's a finance manager. Now we will see the class worker A. Now worker A inherit to cells. Okay guys, let's see it is a none right now. Class worker B, it was also inherit to cells. None. Let's copy paste. So here is a technical. So it will also worker B also inherit to technical, and it will work. It is a worker C, and it will worker D. Here is a worker E, which is finance. Here is a worker F. It will also obtaining the property of finance. Now, making the object of it's a work A, it's object of worker A. Okay, guys. Now call work A dot boss and call to A dot who is the sales. Okay, guys. Now we are calling to a sales. Let's see, run this program. So here is the invalid syntax where we are trying to invalid. So here is the technical, it's the correct. Here is the technical now. So here is the worker C. Here is the worker C is the technical. So here we are forgetting to use a colon. So that's why it's giving the error. Now see, so here it's a boss, not a boss. Okay. So let's call this again. So you can see boss and sales manager is successful call by the worker A. Okay, guys. Now making the copy paste. Similarly, here is a work. Here is a worker B. It's a B. Now it is B, and it will also B. Now it will call stack to the tech. Now let's see. Run this. So worker B is also belong from the cell. Okay, guys, it is also belong for the cell. So okay, now we are talking about the worker D, C, which is belong from the technical. Okay, guys, now let's see. Here worker C, it is in now tech. Let's call this. Now you can see the technical manager has called and also called to the boss. Similarly, we can call through this D, E, F also. So let's see. Last we have called the worker E. So let's call worker E. So it is from the finance, it's mean it is a fin, it's a worker E, and again we are taking the E. So let's see call. So you can see the finance manager is also and boss also called. Boss is also called because in this diagram you can see the boss can call also worker A, B, C, D, E, F also. Okay, so that's why here you can see also all all worker can be called to the boss. Okay, and call their mentor also. So work mentor of the A and B is a sales, C and D is a tech, and E, F is a finance. So you can see worker A is a cell, worker C is a tech, and worker E is a finance. So here is the full program of the inherit. It is a hierarchical inheritance. So last is a hybrid inheritance. So in this inheritance, the combination of the all inheritance where there are multiple base class and multiple derived class. So here is the program of the hybrid inheritance. So let's see by making this program. Suppose it's a class A, def fun self print, that is class A. Okay guys, now class B A, it's inherit to the A, it's the def is a fun one self. Now it will print, it is a class, it is a class B. Okay guys, now is a class C, it's inherit to class A also. So with the method is a fun2, it is self. So now we will see the so now we will declare, so print, it is a class C. Now it is a class C. So class D will inherit to B also and C also. Okay guys, B and C also. Now we will see that, so def is a fun3, is a fun3 which is, and it's, now we are declaring the self. So print, it is a class, it's a D. Okay guys, now we'll make the object of the class D. So object dot class D. Now will object will call the fun. Object also call the fun one. This object is also called fun 2, and similarly object called fun 3. So let's run this program. There is a invalid syntax where is okay. Now you can see class A, class B, class C, class D, all is a class is a called by the class D, because A is inherited by the B and A is also inherited by the C, and D is inherited to B and C also. So now it will be call these things, and it is indirectly can call the A class also. So here is all the inheritance we are talk about. Is the first is the single, multiple, multi-level, hybrid, and hierarchical inheritance. So that's it for this session, guys. I hope you enjoy this video, love this video. So thank you for my watching video. Thank you for watching my session. Okay, thank you guys.